Oh, finally. Oh, baby. Finally. Finally, we get in the win column. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't fun. Wasn't what I'd consider a great game by any means. But hey, at the end of the day, baby, we get that first win. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and kind of break this down a little bit here. Yeah, like I say, that first drive of the game, the Vikings were humming. The Vikings were moving. And then Kirk Cousins throws a 99-yard pick six. At that point, I'm going, great, here we fucking go again. Because that's pretty much how the season has gone so far. You know, the Vikings do great things. They move down the field. They do what they need to do. And then somehow crap the bed. Whether it be an interception, whether it be a fumble, whether it be whatever, just some dumb but-you-know-what luck that always seems to follow this team, especially during this losing streak. But yeah. Oh, man. So yeah, it was 10-0 going into the end of the first quarter, then going into the second quarter. And then the Vikings were starting to move, starting to get some stuff going. And then the second half came in, the Vikings woke up. The defense woke up with 5 sacks in the second half. And the play of the game, DJ Wanham. Fumble return for 6. A big man 6, you gotta love it. And then the Vikings would end up leading that 13-10, I believe. No, 14-13 at that time. And, yeah, I mean, all things considered, the Vikings held in there. They kept their composure as best as they could. And then, the end of the third quarter, that kill shot touchdown to Justin Jefferson. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Free play, end of quarter, on the 50-yard line with Justin Jefferson. You just toss that bad boy into the end zone. And sure enough, they did. But another thing that was really nice to see, though. Hey, offensive line. Good job on the run blocking today. About time. I mean, last week Madison showed us some glimpses of just some beautiful runs. But man, Akers was feasting today. Cam Akers' debut with the Vikings was a good day. I mean, he was averaging 4 or 5 yards a carry, it felt like. I mean, it was just absolutely gorgeous seeing a run game be effective again. Madison held on to the ball. Akers held on to the ball. I mean, Hawkinson had a couple good plays in there too, but for the most part, it felt like it was mainly the Justin Jefferson show. And the defense showed up when they needed to. Thank you, Brian Flores. You had the boys humming today. You had the boys believing. Yeah, sure, they did get a lot of chunk plays on us, and I would love to see our screen defense be a little bit better there because holy crap. I mean, when Bryce Young didn't have to throw it deep down the field, I mean, they were gashing us with Sanders, with Chuba Hubbard. LaVisca Chenault ate us alive. I mean, it was just bop, 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 bop. I mean, just these little short, dinky passes. But when he had to go deep, hey, Bryce, word of advice for you. Throw the ball! I mean, you're going to get pancaked back there. I mean, he stood back there like 5 or 6 seconds. And Marcus Davenport, welcome to Minnesota. This is why we brought you in. 2 sacks today, including a crucial one down by the red zone. And, of course, deep in the fourth quarter, the hitman delivers. Harrison Smith with 2 game-sealing plays. That was beautiful. Ugly, sloppy, but beautiful. And hey, as a Vikings fan and as a sports fan, you take these victories however you can get them. Because, as we know, they don't come by easily. But especially when you can get out of your own way. Because now at the very least, the Vikings can play a little freer, play a little looser, feel a little more comfortable about themselves because they were so uptight and just so... Still got to work on the turnovers because we're still the number one team when it comes to turning the ball over. But, you know, now that we have that first win under our belt, tip of the cap to you guys. Because I'm not going to lie, it was starting to get ugly. And if we would have dropped this game right here, season's over at this point, in my opinion. Just because there's still too much going on and just, yeah. It would have been a long season. As, well, it has been these first 3 weeks. But again, Vikings win 21-13 to go to 1-3. And also, thank you, Lions, for destroying the Packers. I mean, it's always a good day when the Packers lose as well. Even if it wasn't on the day that they, you know, even if it was last Thursday and not today. But, hey, you know. Whew. We did it. Finally. Finally, now I can just go ahead and relax and watch some football because, not going to lie, this Commanders-Eagles game is one hell of a game. 24-24 with 5:46 left. So, you'll definitely be paying attention to that game. So, again, first win of the year, baby. First win of the year. And about damn time. SKOL Vikes. Now let's move on into next week, and next week's going to be fun. By the way, Kansas City comes to town next week. Boy, if we could get that upset victory and go to 2-3, I mean, that would be huge for our momentum. But hey, 1-3, Vikes get it done. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.